People have to deal with the harsh destruction of wildfires, whether that be physical or psychological. In California this year, in a study done by CAL FIRE, 7,400 wildfires occurred in California this year, ranking us as number one in the United States for most wildfires. Global warming is a direct cause of the wildfires in California, and that is the reason I'm advocating for change in my speech today. Smoke has become part of our everyday lives, and firefighters from all over the world are here in California helping the fight. To sum it all up, this speech will cover what global warming is and what it does, how global warming directly links to the wildfires in California, how people can prevent the wildfires in California, and how global warming can be reduced. To move on, I'll begin speaking first to provide background on what global warming is, then I'll move into how global warming relates to Californians, and what we can do to try and change the cycle of destruction occurring every year. Global warming needs to be defined in order for us to be able to fix it. Now I'll define what global warming is and how we can fix it. What is global warming? In a study done by NASA defining what global warming is, certain gases in the atmosphere block heat from escaping. Long-lived gases that remain semi-permanently in the atmosphere that do not react physically or chemically to changes in temperature are, quote, forcing climate change. CO2 and methane are two good examples of greenhouse gases. CO2 is produced every day when we go for a drive. Methane is produced from the burning of animal waste. These are two examples of greenhouse gases that get trapped in the atmosphere. These gases that are trapped in the atmosphere block heat from escaping Earth's surface into the space, creating a cycle of warmth, also known as global warming. Temperatures are rising all over the world due to global warming. But California is not just your average state. We have a huge and tight-packed population with the need for water and resources, causing global warming to affect us just a little harsher. From an article by National Geographic explaining impacts of global warming, quote, since then, global average temperatures have ticked up roughly 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit. California's change is closer to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. We have a 1.2 degree Fahrenheit increase in temperature compared to the rest of the world. That is unjust and that needs to be fixed. California is already dry and we already have higher percent of increased temperatures than the rest of the world. We are more prone to wildfires and we need to fix this fast. Global warming is a contemporary issue and everyone needs to do their part to advocate for its reduction as it negatively impacts our Earth by increasing temperatures. More specifically, it negatively impacts California. Global warming is directly linked to California wildfires. Increased temperatures and people neglecting our beautiful land are two topics I will go into now. Global warming is causing a rise in temperature that increases every year. As the Earth's atmosphere continues to gain more and more greenhouse gas fuel, our beautiful California becomes drier and more treacherous every summer. As stated in a study by the Union of Concerned Scientists who consistently vouch for the improvement of Earth, the earlier snowmelt and higher temperatures, along with drier soil due to more increased evaporation, in addition to greater water loss from vegetation, have contributed to lengthening the western fire season. Higher temperatures, along with these reasons, are the perfect pathway to wildfires. The drier California is, the higher the temperature is, the more prone we are to wildfires. The more wildfires, the more destruction, which is destruction of our beautiful planet and people's lives and their property. Furthermore, we as people, especially Californians, need to learn to respect and take care of our environment. As stated by NASA explaining what really causes wildfires, globally, some place on Earth is always on fire, and most of those fires are set by people, either accidentally in windlands or on purpose, for example, to clear land or to burn agricultural fields after a harvest to remove crop residues. Fires are mostly human-caused. But although this year we had the fires because of the thunderstorms, generally in California the fires are caused by human mistakes. We are the ones that are increasing the temperature of global warming, and we are also the ones setting the fires that ravage our land. We need to be more careful in order to keep our land safe, and we need to be more careful to reduce the destruction of our beautiful land and our beautiful lives every year. Global warming is directly linked to California wildfires, showing our everyday actions are causing the destruction of property and beautiful land. Global warming needs to be acted upon, not just ignored. Now, I want to move into how these fires can be prevented and ways to reduce global warming. First of all, global warming needs to be prevented and global warming needs to be reduced, and it needs to be reduced fast. In the same article by National Geographic I cited above, they also provide solutions to global warming. For example, improvements in energy efficiency and vehicle fuel economy, increase in wind and solar power, biofuels from organic waste, setting a price on carbon, and protecting forests are all potent ways to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide and other gases trapping heat on the planet. These are all natural ways for us to stop producing greenhouse gases that cause global warming. If we are able to produce less CO2, we will be able to stop the increasing cycle of global warming, helping make our California safer. CO2 builds up if we keep using it, and temperatures will keep rising. And if temperatures keep rising, our California will be ravaged by more and more wildfires every year. This issue needs to be acknowledged and understood so that we can fix California and its wildfires before it's too late. Action is required, and the only good time is now before it's too late. According to a climate change research study by the United Nations, who work towards the betterment and peace of people on Earth, citing the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change's 2018 special report and its warning that humankind has less than 12 years to avoid potentially irreversible climate destruction. That means we have 10 years to fix what we have done. That will show up faster than we think. And we need to act now. We need to stop producing CO2. We need to move to more natural ways of energy. Once we do this, it will reduce the increase in climate change every year and hopefully stop it for good. If everyone does their part to help solve climate change crisis, we might be able to make it out of the dark ages to come, avoiding fires we're likely to see next in our beautiful California. In conclusion, global warming is a real issue that needs to be addressed and reduced, especially by those in California who are affected by global warming impacts every year. I explained what global warming is, I gave reason how it connects to California and our wildfires, and I provided potential solutions to the ongoing crisis that need to be addressed and reduced as much as possible. A call to action is needed so we can reduce the efforts of global warming, helping keep our Earth clean and safe. If global warming continues on its increasing terrible course, what is to come next?